last game we'll talk about, the lone New Year's Eve game, which to a lot of people, this might have been the most shocking result. To me, this was the only pick I got right. So the only game I got right was Miami winning against Ohio State 24-14 in a very interesting game, which I think a lot of people were not expecting the final result of Miami winning by 10. And what was more shocking was not the score, but how Miami won and the way in which it went down. Like, it feels like a fair score for it now, but in hindsight, it's like my point after for this one is Miami's line of scrimmage can win them the national championship. I mean, plain and simple. The pass rush they bring. I said it last week that this D-line can win them any game. It can now win them. I will now say it can win them the national championship. They had 25 total pressures again, which they had 27 against A&M, 25 against this O-line, which one of the highest graded offensive lines in college football. Austin Cerebreld is going to be an NFL left tackle. He was just getting destroyed by Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesidor all game. Miami had 5 total sacks on Sand, which was tied the most they've had all season. Like I said early on, this was the first time Sand truly looked scared out there. There was that one drive where he was in his end zone. The 2 plays he made, the one where he threw his tight end into harm's way, and then the second one, it was the 3rd and long, and he just, like, the pass rush was coming, almost got a safety, and he just threw it ball directly out of bounds over C.J. Donaldson's head. I have not seen Julian Sand look like that all season. So there's a lot of work he needs to do to develop next season, to come back and really develop under pressure. That's the next step for his development, is getting good under pressure and matching the production you have from a clean pocket, matching that when other teams do blitz and when protection does break down. So, yeah, can't say enough good things about the Miami pass rush and what they were able to do. But their secondary was huge too. Max talked about in the preview about how elite their secondary is. Keontae Scott coming back from injury, he's the guy who had the pick 6, which, going back to 2 weeks ago, what we talk about, pick 6s just completely shift games. The ability to win a football game after you give up a pick 6 is so difficult. It limits your chances to win that football game so much and just puts you in such a hard position to come back in a game. As soon as they flipped that game, because you went from the game being tied 7-7 to quick 14-0 after Keontae Scott's pick 6, which just the way he read it, that was on Smith. Smith missed his block. Jeremiah Smith missed his block. Totally just read Sand's eyes and just read the route, picked it off all the way. You could see Smith and Innes both chasing Scott from behind. I don't blame Sand as much as I do Smith on that one for missing his block, because if he blocks Scott, that probably doesn't happen, and then OSU probably scores and ties it up. Yeah, interesting game. I thought Carson Beck did what he needed to do. Not gonna say he was fantastic, but 74 PFF grade. Thought he made some really good plays with his legs to continue the drives. That 3rd and 11 where he just trucked the dude and rolled over in the first down and pointed for after the first down. I mean, that was a pretty badass play by him. So I continue to be impressed by Carson Beck's ability to not be shaken and not get rattled no matter the stage, no matter the moment, no matter the pressure. This guy is now 36-5 in his career as a starter. I continue to say that, but he just continues to win. Some of the 3rd down short throws he makes are just great. Those are throws that not every quarterback can make. And I know you might think those are the easy ones because it's just quick, short yardage, but those are the ones that the younger QBs, the inexperienced QBs don't always make compared to veteran guys like Beck and 5th-year starters who have been there, done that, seen a lot of football. And just the simple checkdowns is sometimes all you need. I don't know how many 3rd and short throws he made to get past the sticks and keep the chains moving. Give a lot of credit to Carson Beck. It's funny, oddly enough, we don't get Carson Beck versus Georgia anymore, but not in the way that people would have expected. I think everyone would have thought we would have got after Miami upset Ohio State. I think everyone would have penciled in Georgia versus Carson Beck and the game that would have been. But now with Ole Miss beating Georgia, we will not get that. So I wonder how Carson Beck feels about that. That would have been a fun little game within a game to watch. So. But yeah, with Georgia getting upset, we will no longer be seeing the Carson Beck versus Kirby Smart game, which a lot of college football fans may have wanted. So thought that was interesting. But yeah, a lot of credit for Mario Cristobal. I thought he coached a phenomenal game in this one. But yeah, those two pass rushers give them the chance to win any game. Mark Fletcher is just a phenomenal running back, just keeps you ahead of the chains. He was bulldozing dudes left and right on Ohio State. So I thought really impressed me. Cannot wait to preview Ole Miss Miami. I think that game's really a coin flip. I think that game could go either way. We'll preview that game next week with a guest on